good evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We're going to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. Zaman taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. The right-hander will be at the opposite end first up as well.
Match looks about ready to get underway, and already the crowd making a hell of a racket. Not sure how long they can keep this up for. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Well, too good. That is huge.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, just ridiculous. Might look to go big again here.
That is quite extraordinary. Coley, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Needs a dot ball.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Arden, the new batter in the middle, the right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
Off the middle of the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Wow, that's missed the lot. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
Whacked away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Misses everything. Assertive punch down the ground. Fielders are in pursuit. There should be at least a few runs here. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
Right-hander, new batter out in the middle, and ready to face up. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, it was going to be hard to maintain that start they had the previous 2 overs. But they're in a strong position for the second half of the power play. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That's a horrible shot to start the over.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The crowd is electric right now. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Jeez, timed that well.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Smith wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Timed that perfectly.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Little sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
So it's the left-hander in next, and he's a fine player to watch as well.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Shah with a great catch. They had to run a fair bit and they've made a tough chance into a fairly easy one.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat.
Too good. That is huge.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
They've set the ground on fire and entertained the crowd this power play. 2020 batting at its best.
Power and precision in that shot.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. They'll get at least one here. There'll be runs here.
Good return back from the deep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
End of the 7th over. The score is now 133 for 5.
No. Terrible shot. Shot. Should be runs here. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, my, that's stuck. What a catch.
The middle order left-hander taking guard. He's a fine player to watch. He'll want to settle into his work quickly.
That's a solid shot. And gone. Brilliant catch.
New batter out at the crease, the lower order, right-hander, who want to add some quick runs.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's much better. Wilcox will be extremely relieved to stem the flow somewhat in that over.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Nicely played. Runs one. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Assertive punch down the ground. Fielders are in pursuit. There should be at least a few runs here. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The new batter in the middle, a left-handed tail ender.
Went for the drive, complete miss. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Perfectly timed.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Onto that early, that could be four.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now
Little coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
players coming into the attack.
Great delivery, looked to be the slower ball. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. There could be a couple if they hustle. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That over improves their economy rate a bit. They needed it. It was starting to get somewhat messy.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. That's a solid shot. too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Super shot, that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Brilliant shot there.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Might look to go big again here.
6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Mason, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Change your mind, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Wow, that's missed the lot. Absolutely middled that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Mason ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Misses everything. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done.
So the left-handed tail-ender in the middle. Bowlers will look to roll them out quickly.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Into the 14th over. The batting team are now on 194 for 9.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Oh, that's just too full. Ahmed makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four.
Good return there, back from the deep.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Chance to run two. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. A bit of a change-up in the field now. How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Ahmed with a leave. Didn't like the whip.
Middled that one. Great timing.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
That's the over. Multan, 13 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
JEDDAH, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Padding up to that. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment.
Arshad doesn't offer a shot.
JEDDAH with a huge appeal. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Leading edge won't carry, and the batters race through for a single. Good running. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Multan, 20 for none.
Another tremendous over. It's a fantastic start to this power play and this chase.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Short delivery, and he's punished that delivery beautifully. No need to run. 4 more.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
No. Terrible shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though.
Tahir looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
They'll get at least 1 here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Some adjustments to the field.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Bowling fielders look really confident. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Perfectly timed. Stokes showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Multan, 41 for 2.
4 gone, and we've seen some excellent power and timing this power play, but they're going to need plenty more of it.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Pulled away, beat square, fine leg coming around. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Beautifully timed drive, but it's smashed straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh, dear. The batter looks really annoyed with that one.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of another disappointing over. Zaman has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
With 2 overs left in the power play, they're doing a great job so far. Boundaries and aggressive running. They're getting this chase off to a good start.
And dropped. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Massive outside edge.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
The bowler looks really confident. Hussain has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Can't get that outside the ring field. JEDDAH coming back into the attack has done well. So far.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Chance to run 2.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A few moves made in the field.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Now it's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Good return back from the deep.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicely played. Edged, what a ball. Caught. Good work from the keeper. Tahir challenging the decision that looked out live, I've got to be honest. Out. Caught. Good wicket to pick up, but a wasted review by the batter. You could clearly see and hear the edge and even see the deviation through to the keeper. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's a solid shot. Ahmed ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Chance. Everyone's gone up.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end. She'll need to wait a bit.
Shot, should be runs here. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Nice shot. Runs possible. Mason taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, dropped it. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lyon over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Edged. The bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. The bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Oh, my, that's racing away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will he reply?
Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Worked away. It's a nice single. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? The crowd is electric right now. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
They'll get at least one here. Nicely played. Runs one. Everyone's gone up.
Nandu, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet. He's got their tail up.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Out. What a screamer.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, so we'll need to wait a bit.
Azam coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Left-handers out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Shot, should be runs here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. And they scamper through for a single. Good running. And gone. Straight to the keeper.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
No. Terrible shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. But on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Gone. Great catch. Safe pair of hands to get the win. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.